Nice Chianti.
Should we cheers before?
I think we should cheers. There you go.
To a nice Chianti.
A nice classy podcast.
2013.
That is a fine dinner wine.
Nice. I need some steak now.
It's true. You eat red meat.
Yes, red meat. Yeah, white wine is chicken and fish.
I know that because in From Russia with Love, James Bond knows that the villain is Russian because he drinks white wine with his steak. So that was the giveaway.
That was the secret.
Bond. That's like, oh, he must be a Russian.
Let me
He ordered 3 glasses. We ordered 3 glasses.
That was an Inglourious Bastards reference, if you didn't know.
I got it. I've seen the movie. Fucking sucks. But that's a topic for another time.
Let's not go into how much Kyle hates Tarantino.
Just his later stuff. I mean, is it too much to ask that I like good movies? Anyway,
today I saw a thing on Facebook. There was an article. I didn't click on the video or anything. Yet. But there is a Colombian tourist commercial ad that, shows, the island, resorts that you could go on and pretty luxurious trips and stuff. Looks pretty cool. Free alcohol, the usual. But some people are outraged because it shows that you can get free cocaine and free prostitutes as well. Like an all-inclusive thing.
As part of the inclusive package?
Yes. I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know if it's true.
I have 2 reactions. That's either too good to be true, or that is all-inclusive in every other resort. They just don't say it for legal reasons, and this place is like...
We don't give a fuck.
Whatever. Yeah. We'll just tell them. Transparency.
They figure that it's kind of an unspoken agreement, but not all tourists know about the unspoken rule.
Right.
So if you say it, it might increase tourism.
Right.
I'm sold.
When I saw it, I was about to click on the video, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't click on this at work. So I just decided to show my friends when do you guys are you down to watch it?
Let's check it out.
All right. This is the Colombian ad that's outraging people.
Hang on, can we put it in a more Sex Island experience?
24 to 27.
Limited time offer.
Oh, damn.
Gardenia.
Colombia.
Can't pronounce it right.
So the air trip is free. Airfare.
Wait, what? They include the airfare? What?
Boat ride.
Is that all-inclusive resorts, like in the DR trip?
Yacht parties with a bunch of hot Colombian chicks.
Probably the prostitutes.
Probably. Who is this guy? 60 girls.
It looks like Colombian pit bulls.
Pit bull music.
Unlimited sex included. Drug friendly. Alright.
I mean, this is Colombia we're talking about.
I've seen Fast 5.
Free alcohol.
Well, that's the usual.
Yeah.
Can you pour on the prostitutes?
Well, obviously. That guy was doing it in the video.
If it's in the video, you must be able to do it. So I guess you take the
private
island where you can murder them.
I guess you take you take the yacht to the private island. Okay.
I like the music. It's pumping.
Yeah, it's trying to stimulate the hypothalamus. Oh, Gucci Gang!
A nice product placement. Gucci Gang bikinis. Alright, I'm sick of the song now.
They're in the middle of the ocean where anything is possible.
And she's in a French-made outfit.
All meals included.
They're wearing masks.
Nice.
Is that chocolate sauce?
I think.
It looks like it. Is he eating off a woman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is. He's eating off a naked woman. Oh, Jesus.
But it just looks like pineapple.
Can you imagine this guy's the director?
She's feeding him just like straight up chocolate sauce.
This guy's
Chocolate
definitely the
syrup.
director.
Only 30 tickets.
Well, yeah, because there's only 30 guests.
It's like really,
60 girls on the yacht.
it's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket sweepstakes.
SexIsland.com.
Wait, so there's 2 girls for each dude?
Yes.
Nice.
That's the ratio.
The ratio is awesome.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a dude to go to Sex Island, though.
No, this is fun
Sex
for the whole
Island.
family.
Yeah.
We pay cash for
Or
videos.
Send your footage.
Okay.
Wait, so this is sponsored by Daily Mail?
I don't know.
Is it? I don't know.
We pay cash for videos, send them to Daily Mail.
Is that how you win tickets?
Maybe
Or was Daily Mail just promoting that video?
Maybe
I think
Daily
they're
Mail is trying to.
Did Daily Mail
expose-
find the video and be like, look at this shit?
Maybe
I don't
Daily
know.
Mail is trying to expose the scandal, and
But
they're just.
Sex
asking
Island
people for
sounds like a scary porno. Sex Island?
a scary porno.
Yeah.
Would be a. It would be a
You
horror themed
definitely
porno.
could make it, but the title alone, like Sex Island, sounds like what the video just showed you.
Yeah.
You know what
Whore
I mean?
Island.
Like it,
Whore Island.
like it, yeah. If you
Sorry,
said
I'm just trying to imagine Whore Island. There you go. Archer's dream realized.
There you go. Ron Burgundy.
Someone make that cutaway.
No,
Archer envisioning Whore Island, and then that.
what episode was that?
That's
You
in like
remember
the second.
It was like second.
It's the second
or
season,
something.
like first episode.
But those girls were hot in the video.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
Colombian.
It's
Have you ever
Brazilian.
seen-
Brazilians are the hot ones.
No, dude, Colombians are fucking gorgeous.
They're
too.
up there.
I'm
They're up
not
there.
like Brazilians are my
Yeah.
number one like country of hot women. It's like
They got big butts.
Brazil, India is up there, but Colombia is up there. Where
India
Sofia Vergara is from.
is a give or take, I feel.
Yes. That is
It's
true.
either
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
but
The
Would you wanna go to
top
sex
shelf
party?
Indian women though are like
gorgeous. Would you want to go to a sex party on a yacht in Colombia?
maybe not
Oh.
that one specifically, but if it was like some Illuminati thing that only I was privy to, then absolutely.
That's also a fair point. If they're advertising it, it can't be a great.
Yeah.
No, can you imagine you're one of the 30, but then the rest are like the 29 are like drug dealers and like kinpins who like own the girls.
Well, that's like 5 of the tickets right off the bat. So they advertise there's 30 spots,
Yeah.
but there's really only 25 available tickets.
What if you get there and it's actually like a survival game? It's like we're going to hunt you. Like
Dangerous
a
game.
bunch of
the world's
Colombian,
most dangerous
a
game?
bunch of Colombian drug lords come out with like AK-47s, and they're like, "You're going to go out into the jungle, and we're going to hunt you."
or it's a guy trying to marry off all his prostitutes. They're
Like
trying to get all Americans onto the
point,
yacht.
The whole point is they try to get the 30 dudes to impregnate as many as possible so that they can
Right.
marry them off.
Like
You go on the yacht and you
His
find it's like The
prostitutes-
Bachelor.
his prostitutes want American citizenship.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
trying to marry them to American men.
Yep. Oh, that'd be funny.
What a prank!
Yeah.
We're on a prank show. There's no sex island. You just get married to a prostitute who can't speak English. Now you're gonna take it to the United States.
Ah, the old ball and chain. But yeah.
At least you could show up to your high school reunion and be like, "This is my hot Colombian wife."
I imagine that it's just like a scene from Scarface, or just mountains of cocaine. You know, just people snorting
Yeah,
it
I
all
want to
day
bring
long.
that up about the video. because it said they were promoting cocaine use, but it didn't necessarily say cocaine. It just
Said
said
drug friendly.
but
I mean,
it's
they're out in the yacht.
It didn't
it's
show any
open air.
It didn't show any cocaine though. It just showed smoke.
Well, no. Well, they can't show. Well, I guess
Drug
you
usage.
could argue that it's like prop cocaine. But
Yeah.
yeah, they said drug friendly. It's Colombia. And you're on a yacht. That's high end.
Yeah.
The implication is cocaine.
Right.
I think you're
Or
That's
jumping.
your go-to
ecstasy
drug.
or
I
something.
think you're jumping to conclusions. I think you're making unfair.
I'm absolutely jumping to
bias.
conclusions.
I
I,
think
don't
you're
think
making-
they're unfair at all.
I think you're making biased statements based on their
Bias based off the history of the country that this cruise is from. That they have 100% earned.
Hey,
I wanna
it's not
give-
a cruise.
hey,
it's
hey.
a yacht party.
It's a yacht party that takes you.
Excuse me.
It's a
Get it
yacht
right.
party that takes you to Whore Island.
Yes.
I want to give them the benefit of a doubt and say that cocaine was not what they were talking about. Although it does kind of fall under the all-encompassing umbrella of drug-friendly.
Now,
That is an encompassing term.
now here's the question: are you more outraged towards the drug friendliness or the side boob action that was going on?
No, it's the unlimited sex. It's the whole prostitution aspect of it.
Yeah.
Prostitution
Yeah.
aspect of it.
That's
a
really
little
where the
unsavory.
outrage
It's a little
is
coming
unsavory.
It's like HIV guaranteed.
Well, it's like
Granted, this is the rest of the world. Unlike the United States, most of the rest of the world, prostitution is legal, I believe.
well,
I don't-
it's legal in Nevada, so it's legal in
Parts.
the United States.
Parts of Nevada.
Not the county that Las Vegas is
Right.
located in, but
Yeah.
every other county in the state of Nevada, prostitution is legal.
Right.
As of 2013, when I last looked it up.
But I wouldn't want to go to
this wine
Colombia.
was made.
When
this wine was
yes,
made.
this red wine.
This wine is as old as my facts.
Chianti.
That's a nice Chianti.
Chianti. Oh, I probably said it wrong. So it's Italian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chianti, the hard CH.
Yes, it does say. It does sound like an Italian wine. It's Reserva.
I mean, I don't drink wine, so I don't know. I probably sound dumb right now, but
It's red.
it's red. I like it.
There's this joke from The Office where Michael Scott's like, I'm a wine connoisseur. He sniffs it and goes, this is a light?
That's like the one thing I keep thinking of with The Office is like Michael Scott's. He's like, well, I finally got a New York slice, and it's out.
Sbarro.
Sbarro. Yeah, I remember
Is
that
that like the
episode.
Sbarro in Times
Yeah.
Square?
In that same episode, he chases this woman down. He goes, Tina Fey, and it's not Tina Fey. And he's like, I could have sworn that was Tina Fey. And then
Conan
Conan
O'Brien.
O'Brien walks by.
That's funny.
No, but back to the Sex Island video.
It reminds me of a 90 Day Fiance. Back to the
What
married.
is the premise of 90 Day? Like, obviously,
What is the
fiance
premise?
for 90, but logistically, how does that work? is my
So
question.
there.
Was it? I have no idea what you're talking about. So explain this to me.
I think
It's like a
it's mail
TLC
order
show,
brides. Yeah, it's TLC show.
Okay.
Mail order brides, I think. They go to America for 90 days, and within those 90 days, they have to get married to an American guy they met online or who
Do
ordered
they
them.
stay with each man for 90
Yeah,
days? Or
yeah,
they have
they do.
90 days and, like, they go through 5 people?
No, they had to stay with the guy who brought
Okay.
them from wherever they're from
For 90
to
days.
America for 90 days. And within those 90 days, if they get married, then
They become
She-
citizens.
she or he become a citizen.
That sounds.
That's a fucking horrible show.
That sounds
I mean-
suspiciously like this Whore Island thing that we were just talking about.
And of course, to keep the show exciting, they pick all the Mormons who order and like what
Mormons order
mail order brides.
mail order brides. That's
They're
like
small
the-
communities. I mean,
That's their
eventually-
prime. I'm just surprised that that's their prime demographic.
I mean, they might not be mail order brides. I might be just assuming, but it's safe to say. I feel like. But
I mean,
anyway, they
probably is.
they pick the guys who don't have social skills, who don't talk to women, who like have to like stay with their parents. You
Okay.
know,
I'm just.
like it's,
I didn't think Mormons were the prime target for that. I was like, Okay.
I mean, the season
Not
that
if you're,
interesting.
if you're like the head of the church, then you basically have the pick of the litter.
well, not of the Church
In
of Latter-day
Mormonism, yeah.
Not of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, but of the
In other Mormon communities.
the smaller cult,
Yeah.
the more cultish Mormons.
the
I read a book on it. I read the book. You don't even know.
I think I
read
saw a
the book.
Nightline segment on it once.
the
You don't even know. I read the book.
I saw the Book of Mormon in
Yeah,
Boston, not the Broadway run, but I saw a running of it in Boston.
I saw the show. It was pretty funny. It was
I loved
hilarious.
it. I thought it was great.
You
I
know?
want to check it out.
Yeah. No,
I haven't
it's
seen it yet. I don't really go to Broadway shows ever.
I mean, I had a great time. It was hilarious. I was laughing like throughout the whole show. You know, it was South Park creators.
Yeah.
They're pretty good with, you know.
Oh, those guys are fucking
Those guys are
brilliant.
geniuses.
Yeah.
Those guys are my idols. Those guys are literally my idols.
Which one do you like better?
Trey.
Trey?
Trey Parker.
He seems like the brains.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're both.
But you definitely
great,
need
but,
both
like,
of them. I
he's-
mean, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah, of
the
course.
same without either of them.
Of
But,
course.
I
You're
think
yin
he's
and
like-
yang.
he's
he's
more
like the leader.
outspoken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He voices Cartman and like a lot of the
Mhm.
more like and Randy Marsh.
Yes.
Right. Did you guys ever see their first movie, Cannibal the Musical?
No, and I have not seen Orgasmo either.
That's the one where he plays a Mormon and he's in a porno, right?
Yeah.
I saw like parts of it. I didn't see the full.
NC-17. They talk about it. They were featured in this documentary called "This Film Is Not Yet Rated" about the MPAA and just how it's hypocritical and basically owned by the studios.
Pretty much.
But they were talking about how in Orgasmo they have all these very explicit sex scenes, and when they got notes back for why it was NC-17, which is basically a death blow to any like box office.
Yeah, you're
success
not going to
gonna
get
have,
distribution.
they were just like, no, it's NC-17. Like, that's just the way it is. But then when they did Team America, a major studio film, and they had the like 5-minute puppet sex sequence when like they have puppets like shitting on each other's faces,
Right.
Peeing on each
Yeah,
other.
that was a great
everything.
scene.
They did everything.
That was a great scene.
They got such detailed notes from the MPAA. They're like, remove this. They're like, cut this out here. Like, this whole clip needs to go. But when they were independent, they were just like, nope, it's NC-17. That's it.
Yeah, I actually just saw a thing where they're talking about Ready Player One. The movie that just came out.
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg. And there's a scene where it's like The Shining. There's a whole sequence that references The Shining. And the elevators open up and just the whole blood sequence comes out. And I guess it's just like in The Shining. So it's like elevators opening up and 100 gallons of blood coming out.
In slow motion?
Yeah. And, yeah, PG-13 rating, because Steven Spielberg's directing it. And they're talking about how in, like, Kill Bill, when Quentin Tarantino had his fight scene, they made him make it black and white.
He had to do it black and white.
Because that's
They had
too
to
much
tone
blood.
down. They had to tone down the colors in post for Taxi Driver because the final shootout was too bloody. So they had to like basically redden out everything.
Yeah,
so that you couldn't see it as much.
But
But
they
that was 40 years ago.
They made the blood like orange in that movie.
Yeah.
But
like that was 40 years
the point
ago.
is,
Granted,
if you're Steven Spielberg,
you can do it.
you do whatever you want.
Right, you get away with a lot of stuff.
You're the studio's darling, the Academy's darling, but
Not anymore.
borderline autistic Quentin Tarantino. You have to make your fight scenes black and white.
The committee who rates the movies, what are they called?
MPAA, the Motion Picture Academy of America.
They're
Or
like-
Motion Picture Association of America.
something like
it's
that.
either Academy or
The
Association.
members are like secret, right? They like can't-
you don't.
you don't
it's
know who's
very,
part of the-
very secretive.
Yeah.
You'll never know who it is because they don't want like bribery or anything.
Right,
But it's basically like a committee of parents, basically, which is kind of weird to say because like.
not
Most
professional
everybody-
filmmakers or
I'm sure
executives.
they have to be like have to have some.
It's like there's kind of like a average American, like
Yeah.
everyday person quality to it,
But
because
they have to have-
the ratings are for the everyday person to go like, can I take my children to see this
Right.
film?
I feel
So
like
it's more like
they
a
probably-
focus group.
Yeah, they probably do have to have some.
Pretty much.
They do have to have
Yeah.
some like qualifications, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like, they
because
they
you
aren't
don't know who it
they aren't
is,
just
you won't
random,
know
yeah.
what qualifications those are.
They aren't just
Yeah. Like they
they aren't just random people from like Texas.
Hey, you want to be in the MPAA? You look like you have what it takes, bucko.
I could use a job.
They hire.
I
Like,
just got laid off at the factory.
The nuclear plant is closing down.
they hire like a 12-year-old to watch Kill Bill.
Gee, Willikers!
You mean
This movie's exciting! What is that?
You mean I get to watch a rated R movie?
Don't tell my parents.
Well, it's not rated R yet when the 12-year-old in the MPA is watching it.
I'm gonna rate it R so I can tell my friends I saw a rated R movie.
I'm not even 17 yet. They don't
Oh
know.
boy.
Yeah,
I watch it?
saw Kill Bill. Who wants to touch me?
Can
I
I
said who wants to touch me?
can I watch it at 11:30 p.m.? That's way past my bedtime.
On a skill night.
Hey, Billy, have you watched Kill Bill yet? Yeah, I was gonna wait for my mom to go to sleep, and then I was gonna watch it. It seems really bloody, and I don't want her to see that I'm watching Kill Bill.
Billy, that's my name. No. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Have you watched Eyes Wide Shut yet?
I didn't get it.
We're waiting for your feedback on Eyes Wide Shut.
Billy, we have this great new movie we want you to watch. It's called Human Centipede.
Chapters 1 and 2. Oh, and 3. Don't forget.
Billy, we're waiting for your review on a Serbian film.
Oh my god.
Billy, what's your feedback on that puppet sex scene from Team America? Have you decided?
I was aroused.
Thumbs up, Mr. Ebert.
Yeah, he's like, just cut out the pooping.
That's when I found out I went through puberty.
My first,
What if that
my
kid,
first
he has like
boner
a
was
puppet fetish from now on?
my first boner was the puppet sex scene from Team America World Police.
That's like a lifelong puppet fetish, if that
Oh,
is
yeah,
the case.
definitely.
Like studies have shown that like whatever like your first like sexual excitement, like whatever is going on around you, like if you smell macaroni cooking,
Yeah.
then like for the rest of your life you will become aroused at the scent
It's
of
like
macaroni.
it's like The Sopranos with the gabagool and Tony Soprano fainting.
Yeah, it's the same
The
thing.
gabagool.
Like
You know.
it's
every
like
time you-
probably the same part of your brain that does
Yeah.
that.
Same concept.
Serbian film. I can't believe you brought that up.
For those of you who don't know what a Serbian film is,
Don't watch it.
don't watch it ever. I've
Just-
never seen it.
Just Wikipedia. it.
Just Wikipedia and you'll know why that's funny.
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah, I've seen clips.
Yeah.
I've
I've
seen
seen-
most fucked up movie
Yeah, I've
lists.
seen clips.
Yeah, and it's
I've
fucked
never,
up.
Never ventured to watch it.
Oh no, I can't stomach it.
I don't
want
want
to.
to watch it. I've read about it and I know the point and I get it and that's good enough for me.
I mean, you know, like watching the clips, I realized like that's why they had so much trouble naming this movie or like putting a title on this movie. I have no idea what to call it. It's so fucking fucked up and weird. Like, ugh.
We should move on if we're not going to get into specifics about it.
Yeah.
I don't know enough specifics to keep the conversation going.
What's the most fucked up movie that you've ever seen in your entire life?
I've ever seen.
In terms of just like
Recently, that actually.
well, just any that stick out really. Like I remember watching Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, for instance,
Mhm.
and that was messed up.
For me, Nymphomaniac Part 2
Okay,
was.
that's been in my Netflix queue
years?
basically since it came out, and I've just never.
No. Another
Been in
Lars
the
von
mood to
Trier
watch
is
it.
Antichrist.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
one-
you mentioned that before.
That one is weird.
But yeah, like
I really like Antichrist though. I don't like the Nymphomaniac movies.
I watched the 2 movies in one night.
Yeah, I did too.
And yeah, like they go
You
by
think that's
fast.
the way to do it?
They're like
Probably.
they're like 4 hours
Probably.
Altogether.
altogether, 4 hours. But then the ending was like, ugh.
The
like,
ending is bad. Just
It's
basically anything where it cut back to the stuff with Stellan Skarsgård
mhm.
just totally ruined everything.
Oh,
that
the
was
flow of
happening.
it. Yeah, like yeah, and his character like just flew out the window.
Yeah. It,
Like
Stellan
They should've just cut it
Skarsgård is
out.
the one from Good Will Hunting, right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Like he was supposed to be the good guy,
Mhm.
and like they just ruined it.
Pretty much.
Like like the last 5 minutes of the 4-hour epic or whatever you want to call it, 2-part
Yeah,
movie.
I mean,
It's kind of an epic once you get into the 4-hour range.
Yeah,
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if it's not like a battle sequence, but it's like the Wolf of Wall Street. You would call that epic, right?
Mhm.
I mean, that's 3 hours.
yeah, 3+ hours. Yeah, but
I'm trying to think of other like screwed up fucking movies that I've seen. Human Centipede, but that's more of like a novelty movie.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like, I guess a Serbian film's kind of like that in the same way, but it's only really memorable
because
because
of shock value.
Exactly.
yeah.
Um,
They want people to talk about it, and they did talk
I mean,
about it. And they created 2 other sequels.
good on them.
Yeah.
You know, it worked.
That's the way to make money.
Yeah.
No. I remember Nocturnal Animals just because the opening credit sequence are these disgustingly overweight naked women just dancing over the credit sequence. It's so awkward when you sit there and you watch it.
How long is
God.
the sequence?
It's like a couple minutes.
Feels like hours. But yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Cannibal Holocaust?
Yeah,
No, I have.
I have. I like
How
it.
did you even like
I like
do
it.
that? How did you come across?
I mean to watch it like all the time when I see it on HBO Go.
Yeah.
I mean to watch it, but like I never do because I know just
that's a legendary movie and the like controversial.
Well, the filmmakers got arrested, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they got arrested because people thought it was real. They thought it was like an actual snuff film,
Mm-hmm.
but they did actually kill real animals making that
Yes.
movie. So
Yeah.
it did actually
Yes.
violate terms of were the like animal rights.
Yes.
They were just
Yeah.
starting.
They were like just set.
I
Right?
forgot-
Heaven's Gate
It
was,
was
the
right
one.
after Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate was the one.
Heaven's Gate was the one that they're like, this cannot go on.
Yeah, because they killed like hundreds of horses.
They killed hundreds of horses. The way they did it, like, I gotta give them credit. Like, it was actual for what they were trying to do. Like, a pretty good idea. So, yeah, they have a big open field battle sequence set during the Civil War. They have a bunch of horses charging.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to mimic horses getting shot down, but they can't just... So they set up tripwire, but they can't set it up in a straight line that won't look real, so they set it up in a W pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So that the horses will trip up at different points.
Right.
But once the horses got tripped up, they got their legs broken,
They're no good.
they're no good,
You have to shoot them.
so you have to shoot them.
Put them out of their misery.
So yeah, they
Jesus.
killed like 100 horses,
Jesus.
and
All for the movie magic.
they went
All for-
vastly over budget.
All for a movie that bankrupt the studio system
Exactly.
forever.
Exactly.
That caused United Pictures to end, to go
United
under,
Artists, yeah.
and
Apparently, it's a really good movie, though.
The director's cut apparently is.
Yeah, like I know Patrick Hopkins listed that in like some of his favorite movies. Like I don't know if you guys remember years ago when people did the favorite movies that start with a certain letter.
Mm-hmm.
I do specifically remember. I think Patrick Hopkins got H, and Heaven's Gate was in his like top 10 favorite movies that start with the letter H.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I just
I
know
mean,
that
too, it's just like 4.5 hours long.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
a
don't want
commitment. That's why I haven't watched
For-
Nymphomaniac.
for one
Yeah.
that could be up in the air.
Yeah.
right.
It's like it's allegedly good, but also allegedly really bad.
Yeah, like I'll watch Apocalypse Now Redux.
Yeah,
because that's one of the greatest fucking movies ever made.
It'll be good. I'll watch like the Godfather movies back to back because they're going to be good. I know what I'm getting.
I'll watch Return of the King.
Yeah.
Any fucking day that I have 4 hours.
But Nymphomaniac, that's a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
if you really want to.
I've considered it a few
night.
times, but I
don't know. It's not. If you have nothing better to do and you want to see something new, and you're down to sit for 4 hours, I'd say it's worth checking out. It's not a great movie though.
There are better.
Yes,
ones.
there are better options
with similar themes and plots and stuff.
And I guess that is where we'll leave off.
Yes.
A slight lukewarm recommendation for Nymphomaniac
Parts 1 and 2.
If you have nothing better to do and you want to watch a 4-hour-long movie,
also,
yes, you could check it out.
And if you really want to, apply to go to Sex Island.
I imagine
if you want to risk your life.
I imagine tickets are very expensive.
Oh, I imagine.
$30.
I imagine. I'm not.
I mean, it's only a 4-day trip, but it's on a yacht that you go to a private island where there's hookers and blow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's drug friendly. You don't know if they're providing the drugs or if it's like they just will turn a blind eye to
free
drugs.
alcohol too.
Free alcohol, yes, but that's
you can get that anywhere.
But that's part of an inclusive resort.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.